Hey guys, Donald here with a mushkin review. Finally. Actually, I think I'm going to double whammy this review and really just talk about everything mushkin, I think. Oh, wait. Britt says I do that all the time. Who cares about what Britt's thoughts are on this one? Oh well. Anyway. Today we are going to be talking about the Mushkin Blackline Ridgeback Ram that we actually purchased for our Ryzen build over here. Now, this Ram has shown very big promise so far. We have not tried any overclocking with it whatsoever. I'm not a fan of overclocking RAM because if you want to bring the RAM speed up, get the faster RAM. One thing that is very apparent, Ryzen is definitely taking advantage of faster RAM. Now, when you go into your boards, if you do get a Ryzen and you do a build, you're gonna have to actually set it beyond 2133. All the RAM is reading 2133, no matter what. But that being said, let's talk some mushkin RAM. What I've got here is some really awesome mushkin RAM. I actually did a price check on this about 2 minutes ago, and I'm double checking this now. I actually paid, and this is what's awesome about it, I got this on a really sweet deal. Don't ask me how, but I did. I think I paid $95 for the RAM. Yes, I paid $95.99. And if I look at everything here, I paid $95.99. This RAM right now on Newegg is $120 again. And if you do not believe me, here we go. $119.99, so $120. This RAM is not cheap by any means. It's really solid RAM though. I'm really happy with it so far. You'll have to forgive me, that was a panel to the server. We're still working on getting it put back together. I've got to get parts ordered. But let's talk about this RAM. First off, the heat sinks. I really like the heatsink design. Don't get me wrong, Michigan, I like the design. I don't like how it actually gets taller at one end, but I do understand why. That is due to try and help pull the heat away at an angle. It also gives us some airflow and things of that nature. So I don't like it, but I understand why it was done. It's got very good heat dissipation on it. I'm really enjoying this RAM. One thing that I am kind of curious about is, can I really do anything with it? So, I mean, just to read some reviews on here, because I didn't even read these. You know, they're saying, you know, no cons. You know, somebody paid $96 for it, so the $95 that I paid. Apparently it does carry up into 3,000, so this is going to be very interesting. You know, we're gonna actually do a different video, you know, going a little more in depth on this RAM again, in regards to it, to really see what it can be pushed at. This is really nice to see. So let's see what happens here. About the RAM, it's running at 1.2 volts. It does very well for Ryzen. it's been performing really well among everything. Um, it is running at full speed, no issues whatsoever. The really good thing I like about this, I wish this was a little more in depth though. The timings, if you can't get them off the RAM because it's already in the system, you can always go to their site and pull the timings. It's a dual 8 gig kit, so we've got 16. It's performing quite well so far with games and everything else. I'm very, very impressed with it. It's got the Frostbite heatsink, which again is very stylish as far as looks go. Yeah, the packaging is definitely something that is really awesome. Again, I wish that it wasn't, this line right here. I wish it was level with it. But I do get why this was done. Very, very sturdy RAM regardless. Ever since, the fiasco with the Chronos drives and everything, I've been impressed with Mushkin. Just their history alone, places they've supplied. If you go to the Wikipedia page, as a matter of fact, I'll go there now because I have talked to them about places they have supplied before, but I can only talk to you about what I know and what they can talk to me about because of NDA stuff and everything else. So I've got to respect them for that, okay? But for an American company, pretty solid so far. The Redline series is inclined for overclockers. They've got a history since '94 when the company was founded in Denver, Colorado. They're headquartered in Texas. So, they're serving a pretty wide area. The United States, Europe, and Asia Pacific. Really, really good stuff so far. And I don't think it's on here anymore. Because I'm looking at their wiki page, and I'm not seeing it here. This I can confirm, at least to this much. If you go to their wiki page, they have stated, not directly, but indirectly. I have to be careful of my wording here, or I can get in trouble. I don't want to be in trouble. But claims to have supplied Apple and NASA. I did explicitly state on the NASA, and what was told to me is in the past, yes. In other words, in the past they have. That doesn't mean they are supplying them now, or it could mean they're supplying them now and they can't tell me. I don't know. Not without signing an NDA going, oh, so this is really who you supply. They stand behind their product. They really do. And when you're having a big problem, like I was having with the 240 gig Chronos drives, they were not happy about hearing about that. That being said, they went above and beyond. Okay, they really show an above and beyond approach to their customers, regardless. From my experience so far, I called them up going, you know, hey, I'm going to do a Ryzen build. I want to use your RAM. And they said, oh, do you have any DDR4? I said, no, I don't. That's why I'm calling you guys. You know, you guys have been very honest about everything so far. Let's do some RAM. Let's see what happens. And they asked me, they said, well, were you wanting to just do a review on it? Or I said, no, actually, you know, I'm going to do a review on it, but I want to purchase it. You know, I want to stand by my own mouth. And so far, get the RAM. It's really awesome RAM. Just by hearing that it can be overclocked to 3000 already is just insane. That being said, you know, this is just going over the basics of everything and everything else right now. Let's see how it overclocks later on. What I'll do is when we actually get the server here back up, I'll do that video first thing. I would really love to see, just to upset Brett, who spent way much more money than what he should have possibly at this point, clocking out his getting 3000 plus megahertz RAM, which his system can only go to 266.3. He can't even go to the full 3000. He just can't. That's with the latest BIOS update on his board, so it's definitely a compatibility issue there. But anyway, guys, there is our short mushkin RAM review. We're gonna do some overclocking with it later on. I'll make another video updating this one as to how overclockable it is with the Ryzen, with the current BIOS that I have now. I may actually update the BIOS to 0515 here today, just to get it done and over with. We've still, ASUS wants me to do another test with RAID on this board to see how well it works, see what's going on. But today is phone call day, so you guys have fun.